Hey, what's going on, everybody? So in today's training, we're going to show you how to get unlimited leads and sales with the most powerful platform on the planet, and that's with YouTube. Guys, I'm bringing in a seven-figure earner, 2 ClickFunnels award winner, and almost 400,000 YouTube subscribers on YouTube. I'm bringing in, guys, Nathan Lucas to teach this course. I'm really, really excited. I know a lot of you guys are excited to have Nathan Lucas, so here he is right here. What's up, brother? How you doing, my man?
What's up, everyone? Hey,
Cool.
man, how you doing?
We already got some people on, man. So I know a lot of people are excited for this training. A lot of people want to get on YouTube, want to get started. I think the biggest thing I get is like, how do I start this whole YouTube journey with like no followers, no subscribers? Like, how do I create content? I'm sure you have an amazing training for you, bro. So a lot of people already commenting. Good afternoon, Jonathan, Nathan. What up, guys? Love Nathan Lucas. Cool, man. So I'll let you just kind of take over and do what you need to do. Share your screen. If there's anything you want to say to start off, go ahead. But let's just get started, man.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, I'm happy to be here. Thank you. I appreciate this opportunity to connect with your tribe and hopefully deliver some value regarding YouTube. So, yeah, like Jonathan said, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nathan Lucas, and I run a YouTube channel called Freedom Influencer. And I started, I think the channel itself was actually back in 2014, but I actually didn't really start taking it serious until I think 2015. And even then I wasn't posting consistent. So YouTube and online business affiliate marketing has completely transformed and changed my life. So what I do is I share with other people how they can use YouTube and how they can master affiliate marketing, because essentially that's a path that you can take that can truly free you from your job, just like it did mine and also Jonathan. And it's a really cool thing. And a lot of people think nowadays, oh, it's too late or there's too much competition. And that is the farthest thing from the truth when you build your business the right way. Because if you understand that you are your business, you are the brand, you are the face, there is no competition. And I think that, people like Jonathan and I've been lately connecting with other entrepreneurs, which is kind of me coming out of my shell recently, but it's really cool. And it's fun. But I think that a lot of us who understand that, who are seeing success, we know that it doesn't matter, that your competition, yes, it can be competition, but in reality, there are going to be customers for whatever reason that will buy from me and not Jonathan. And and vice versa. There's going to be followers that I have that just connect with Jonathan more. They're willing to follow him. They're willing to buy his programs. And that's just how life is. It's about human connection. And that's what building this business is all about. So I want to dive in and show you guys some cool stuff about YouTube. I have some notes, and I'm absolutely open to comments, and let me see if I can pull them up. Okay, boom, there they are. Sweet. So yeah, this platform's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm seeing all these. They're coming in from Facebook here. So
okay, awesome.
Yeah, sweet. So welcome everybody. I'm actually gonna share my screen with you for a little while, and I'm gonna go over some YouTube tips and things to grow your channel. And so before we even do that, I want to tell you guys how important it is to be consistent. All right. And not just consistent, but this is my first tip, is that if you're not seeing the growth on your channel, yes, I have strategies. Yes, there are things that you can do to grow it faster. We're going to cover all of that. So you want to stick around for this training, but increasing your frequency is, especially if you're new or your channel is not growing the way that you want it. This is exactly what I did. And since I've done this, people have also come after me and also used this method to grow their channel faster. Now, some people say, well, you don't need to do that. You can just post one video a week. You can post one video every 2 weeks or whatever frequency you choose. And while that may be true, most of us don't have the luxury of doing that, because most of us don't have a big audience when we're starting out. So if that's you, that's my first tip, is to increase your frequency. Okay. Now, I don't know what that means for you. I get it. We all have busy lives. We have families, jobs, responsibilities. But I'm just going to tell you what I did. In 2018, I went from posting maybe 2 videos a week in 2017 or something like that, and very inconsistent, by the way, to posting a video every single day. And I did that for months and months. And I think there was only a few days where I missed. I think in 2018, I probably posted 340 something videos. So there's only a few weeks throughout the entire year that a video did not go out on my channel. And what that allowed me to do in that year, combined with affiliate marketing, was skyrocket my YouTube channel. That year in just ad revenue was over $70,000 paid out from YouTube and Google. So that's just from YouTube, which is crazy because, you know, I was in the military for 10 years. I'm still in, I do part-time now, but that's not even how much I would get paid after spending 10 years in the military, you guys. And that's not including affiliate marketing. So it's absolutely crazy. And if you do this right, okay, and you know, you all follow Jonathan. He has an amazing program that he just released that talks about this kind of stuff. And that is combining that with affiliate marketing. It's crazy. And so in 2018, I think my revenue was about, or profit was like $750 something thousand. It changed my life. It changed my life completely. And it really changed my perspective of what's possible and what we can do as humans in a matter of a few years. And I believe that if that's your desire, that you want to create a business like that, it's possible. It absolutely is. Now, here's the catch. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of sacrifice. As a matter of fact, Jonathan and I were on a call. Was that yesterday, 2 days ago? 2 days ago. And we were talking about sacrifice briefly. And, you know, I think that the way that I look at this, and I promise I'm going to get into the YouTube stuff, but I think it's important to go deeper than that.
Oh, this is good.
I think that you have to understand the sacrifices you got to make, and you have to just look at your life and what you want on a scale, like on a horizontal scale, and say, okay, if in 15 years from now, I keep doing what I'm doing and I don't level up in a different area of my life to make a change that I want, what ultimately is the sacrifice if you don't start sacrificing now, right? Because I know for a fact Jonathan's made some big sacrifices, because building a business to where he's got it now, I know it takes a lot of work and it takes sacrifice with time, family. And the reality is, if you don't sacrifice and put into your business, which by the way is a very fulfilling business, it can be very fulfilling. It can be fun, but it's a lot of work. If you don't do it now, ultimately what you're really sacrificing is the actual thing that you want to do. So if you're starting a business because you want more time with family, but you're not willing to sacrifice time with family now so you can build something that is very rewarding in the long run, that's exactly what you're sacrificing. So I wanted to lay that out clear. And this all comes back to why you're really doing this. Because there's work to be done. And the reality is most people are not going to do it. That's why most people fail, is because they're not willing to put forth the effort that will get them there. And the problem with so many gurus online is they'll tell you you have to put in this amount, X amount of effort. And that's not true. Everyone has to put in different amounts. But the catch here and the punchline is, what happens if you don't quit? You absolutely will have a breakthrough. And I don't know when that is, but I promise you, if you don't quit, you will have a breakthrough. It's only a matter of time, because good things come to people who don't quit. Good things come to people who persevere. All right. So enough of the personal development mumbo jumbo. I really believe in it. I think it's important that you guys have that type of a mindset, but let me just
that really is important, bro. But sorry, real quick, because when I was getting into this, I wanted all the tactics and the strategies. I'm like, give me the secret sauce. And you were the one that actually got my mindset right. I watched literally every single one of your videos, dude, like probably back into like 2018. And I noticed your mindset, you thought differently from other people. And that's what I was really trying to kind of understand when I first started. And, you know, at first I thought it was like, give me the secret, give me the tactic, but it really is a mindset. And I just want to thank you for for helping me. You've been my mentor since the beginning as far as like pushing forward and getting my mind right. So yeah, man, I'm excited for that. And thank you for that intro. That's amazing. I think everyone's really, really excited. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's do it.
Cool. Yeah. And if we want to have dialogue too, feel free to chime in as well. Or if you see while we're going at this, if you see a comment, just feel free to chime in and we can address it.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I'm going to share my screen a little bit and we're going to go over some tips. So I already talked about this. So the first thing that we're going to open this up with as far as training goes to help you guys is keywords. All right. So when it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're a veteran with YouTube or just starting out. You need to come up in search. Okay. And it's important because YouTube is a search engine. People are going there. Oh, not as much as YouTube or Google, but they are going there. And by the way, you can show up in YouTube or Google as well, which I've been able to do, and you get more traffic that way as well. So I don't know if you guys know, like if you've seen this, you go on to Google, you search something, maybe a question or something, and then you scroll down the page a little bit, and there'll be some YouTube videos. There'll be videos that you can watch. You click on them, and it will take you to YouTube. So that's why I love YouTube, because not only are you leveraging the power of YouTube, but because it's owned by Google, they actually will share those videos onto a platform that's even a bigger search engine, which is Google. All right. So keywords are very important. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Boom, application. And then will you let me know if you can see that?
Yep. Good to go.
All right. Sweet. So we're here in YouTube, and I want to show you a couple of different ways how you can get started with keyword research. Okay. So the first one, actually, I'll open a new tab here. Let's go to keywordtool.io. All right. And by the way, everything I'm going to share with you is free. Okay. So you don't need to worry about taking money out of your wallet and actually spending money on tools. All right. There are other tools that you're going to need, like autoresponders and a website and all that kind of stuff, funnel builder software. So what I like about this tool is first of all, it's free. That's what I like about it. But you do have two options here, Google and YouTube. So right here, you have Google and YouTube. And what I like to do is I like to just go right in here and then start typing into Google and then see if there's any difference with YouTube. Usually they're going to be very similar. Okay. So in this case, because I've just been on this recently, we can, as an example, use something like keto diet, or actually I'll do something more up our alley, which is like email marketing. Okay. So I'll say best email software. And then, it's pretty vague. And then you search here. Okay. And this is going to give us ideas. All right. So right here, now we have a bunch of different ideas. And remember, we're on the Google tab up here. And it gives us a bunch of different ideas that we can use for keywords. Okay. And the other thing that I skipped over is actually using, okay, the search bar on YouTube itself. So if I go here, best email software, and then right here, you can see as you're typing it, it's going to give you suggestions right here on YouTube. Okay. So this is a starting point for keyword research. Okay. Both of these tools are great. And you can also tab over. Let's go over here. And now it gives you ideas. Okay. So this is, see, it's very similar, but you can go ahead and check both. Okay. And then what you can do is I think you can just highlight these. You'll have to delete some of this stuff. Actually, is there a download tool, or is that got to be premium? Yeah, it says right here at the bottom right, copy and export. But what I do is I'll just look at them right here, and then I'll use other programs, which I'm going to share with you. Okay, so those are two really cool tools. And then I'm going to show you two more, which is Uber Suggest. And I just actually talked about this on my YouTube channel. So right here, Uber Suggest is by Neil Patel. And this is a really powerful platform, not just for YouTube, but if you guys are blogging and you're building out a blog, this is an amazing resource. You should take note of this. If you're not using Google or Uber Suggest, it's awesome. So let's do this again. You can enter a domain or a keyword. So I'm going to type in best email software. And you can even be more vague with this, and sometimes you need to, or more broad, I should say. And just type in, does it want me to upgrade? I think it does. Basically, you have to sign into Google. Let me see keyword ideas. Yep, I've reached my daily limit. So, yeah, that's what happens with software. But anyways, you guys will be able to do this. I don't know. Yeah, he has plans in pricing now. That's what happens when you have a software that gets hundreds of thousands of users. Actually, I think this has probably millions by now. But you guys will be able to use this. I guess just know that there's going to be a search limit now. Okay. But on the left-hand side, you'll have keyword ideas. So if I open this back up, can you guys still see my screen? Let me make sure here.
Yeah, you're good to go.
All right, cool. On the left-hand side, you can click keyword ideas. So you'll have an overview, which is a cool page, and it shows a lot of different things. And then you have keyword ideas. And then for blogging, this is such an awesome resource. I know we're talking about YouTube, but you guys check this out. You have content ideas, top pages. So you can actually look at the top pages of websites if you're searching them here. And it's really cool. So anyways, for keyword research for YouTube, this is an awesome resource. And then the last one I want to show you is called answerthepublic.com. So now I want to show you something really cool. This one, you do want to be very broad on your search. You don't want to narrow down, because this is going to narrow down for you. So if I come down here, all I'm going to type in is email marketing. Or I guess I should have said email software. But what it does is it right here will then take your key term. So it uses email marketing, and then it tacks on a bunch of different questions that people may have. So you have email marketing, who, are, which. So if we come over here, it will, and some of them won't make sense, but it will give you an idea. So which email marketing service is the best? Which email marketing to use? And that's all under which. And then over here, let's just jump down to can. So email marketing can. How can email marketing help my business? Can spam email marketing? See, like that one's not a full sentence. How can email marketing help a new business to grow? So you can see right here that this is pretty cool. Now, this one right here actually has something right here, email marketing. Oh, it's like this, but it's just different words down here. Okay. So very similar. It gives you tons of different ideas. Okay. And if you have, the way that I do this and I would research, if I were to extract these keywords, is I would actually go over to, well, I used to use Keywords Everywhere, a Google Chrome extension. It became paid. I don't know why I didn't sign up, but it's still minimal. But if you use Keywords Everywhere, all of these will have the search next to them. It'll tell you the estimated search. So right here, this is what I love. Okay. It's in alphabetical order. And right here, if you do install Keywords Everywhere, let me just show it to you guys. It's very powerful. Keywords Everywhere. There we go. We use these two together. Okay. So when you use Answer the Public in conjunction with Keywords Everywhere, which is a Google Chrome extension, which is paid now, you can see the pricing here. It's a little funky for the credits, and you may have to be careful because you're going to use a lot of credits because there's so many terms it's going to show up here. But it will literally tell you right here on every single one right next to it, the search volume, the monthly estimated search volume. So it's really cool. It's right in front of you. And then you can extract different keywords to start going for. Now, if you don't have this, let me see if I can go to my Google Ads without opening it up. Google Ads. Okay, right here. You can go to Google Ads and you can use their keyword tool. And if I believe in order to use Google Ads, you have to run a campaign. So my recommendation is spend $5, run a campaign, waste the money if you don't know anything about ads, literally just waste $5 or less. I think you could even start, you may have to do $5 minimum, waste it. It's not a waste. And then you'll have access to their keyword tool. And if you don't have keywords everywhere, and this is still what I'll do, I use this for keyword research, is I'll take different keyword terms and I will plug them into the Google Ads keyword tool. And it's under like tools or resources at the top. And it will say there'll be audiences and things like that. You want to click on keyword tool. So that is to get you guys going with keyword research. Okay.
Now, question, as a complete beginner just starting out YouTube, is there a certain like monthly searches you're looking for? Or, I mean, what's kind of, what are you looking for if you're just starting out YouTube?
So I go against what most people will say with this, and that is don't go for high volume keywords.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, if you're brand new or like with a blog, and as a matter of fact, I tried recently with my blog over the last 10 months, having articles go out 3 times a week, trying to rank for high volume keywords, and it wasn't working very well. So yes, if you're new, it is absolutely easier to go for lower volume keywords. So what is lower volume? Anything less than 500. So I would say, or maybe even less than 1,000. Once you start reaching that 10,000, 20,000 mark, that's when other marketers are going to be targeting those. And it depends what niche you're into. You know, we together are in one of the hardest niches to go after because you have other expert marketers who know exactly what they're doing with SEO. So it makes it very, very competitive. Doesn't mean, like I said at the very beginning of this training, it doesn't mean you can't do it, right? But if you're in a different industry outside of online marketing completely, period, or online business, it can be a lot easier. So I would say, yeah, anything less than 1,000 key volume per month, that's what you should go for if you're brand new.
Cool.
All right. Now let's talk about engaging your audience. So I don't think I need screen share for this portion, so I'll stop that.
Cool.
Okay. So I have a few things I want to talk about. Okay. Talking to them, which is just pretty simple. You want to talk to your audience as if they're a person, because they are. Every single person. I think it's so easy to get caught up in views. I'm not going to lie. I still do it. I'm like, hey, but that's just right now. It's just because I feel like I'm fighting YouTube right now because I took such a long break. But every single view is a person. Those views are people. So understand that. And when you're creating your videos, talk to them. Now, here's the crazy thing. Talking on camera didn't come natural for me. It was really weird. So if you're really brand new to this and you are not creating YouTube videos yet or talking to the camera, or maybe you've tried and it's really awkward, I'm here to tell you it's awkward. So you're just going to have to push through that fear. I mean, it is really, it's a weird skill set to develop, but that's exactly what it is. When you understand, I'm talking to this little screen here, but I'm talking to actual people. And when you develop that in your mind, it becomes different. Or maybe that's even more scary, because I did that too when I was first started. I'm like, dude, there could be like 1 million people that watch this video. It's possible. And so then I'd psych myself out thinking, oh, I have to make every single video as if I'm trying to reach 1 million people and I need to, say the right things and act the right way. You guys, people don't want that. You just be yourself on camera. And I did hear a technique even years ago, and I tried it. So maybe this works for you guys, is to act like you're talking to your best friend or someone you know really well, and you're just describing something to them, or you're having a conversation with them. And I did that. It seemed to work. And by the time, I don't even know, I just became a blur because I was doing so many videos. I just found myself not being comfortable. In the very beginning, yes, I used a crutch, alcohol, not like consistently, but I did do it for a couple of videos. So you guys, I was nervous too. It's just something you have to get past. Here's what I'll tell you. Uh, this is what I did, and I think it worked. Record videos and tell yourself you're not going to put them on the internet. So film yourself and just record them. Another thing, when you make mistakes, because you're going to make mistakes, keep recording. Don't don't hit the button and say I got to start all over. Now, an exception that I will still do, the only time where I will go, I'm going to restart that, is if I mess up within like the first 10 seconds. Because there's, why would I edit a video if I already messed up in the very beginning? Aside from that, don't stop the video, okay? Because it's a little magical thing called editing, and you can edit it out. Now, over the 900 plus YouTube videos I've put out, most of my videos were not like super edited, especially in the beginning before I had help with my YouTube channel. I didn't edit my videos like crazy. So whatever works for you to get you comfortable fast, because if this is something you're going to use to grow your business, you got to understand you got to move. Every single day that you don't take action, every single day you don't press record is another day you're not moving towards your goal. Whatever that goal is. I don't know what your goals are, but I do know that a business can get you there, and using YouTube can get you there. So I know that was really long-winded, but do you have anything on that?
Yeah, no, as far as, because you said you create a video a day, like this is when you're working your full-time job, right? Because I mean, I think I remember when you were doing it, or when you said you were doing that, and I was just starting out, I'm like, okay, that's what I have to do. And I saw you had done like 900 videos. I'm like, all right, I know what I got to do. And I think you had a challenge. You did this, you made a video, I think about a year ago. You're like, if you make at least 300 videos for the whole year, your life, your business will change. And that literally just lit a fire underneath me, man, because like I was so nervous to get on video. Like I didn't know what I was saying. Like I was the guy that would quit the video because I messed up, right? But after you said that, like you make 300 videos, and I promise you that your business and your life will change. And I did that, man. I was able to just bust out videos every single day. I didn't even edit them because I didn't have time. I was working my 9-to-5 job. So as far as just putting out the content, I think that's the biggest thing. At least that's what got me to where I wanted to be, right? Is not being perfect. And I'm still not perfect. I still mess up a lot when I create my videos. And I think the biggest thing is just you get better every video you create. And I think that's awesome, man. But yeah.
No, like what you said, man, I really think that it's connection with other people. That's what all this is about, is connecting. Yeah. Like, yes, sure. A lot of people come to YouTube and they're looking for strategies. They're looking for tips. But to be honest, the reality is there's 1,000 different channels out there teaching the same thing. Mm-hmm. And so the biggest advantage every single person has is to be authentic. Just be yourself, deliver the information that you have, and know that it's going to help someone out there. And if you do that in a unique way, which is basically just show up, because every person is unique, then stay consistent. Your breakthrough's coming. It's crazy. It really, truly is crazy to me. And I think a lot of personal development has to go into this. Like I said, we could talk all day about strategies and tactics, and I have more to share with you guys. But at the end of the day, everyone is unique. And it comes down to, why aren't you doing what you need to be doing, which is create content, develop the skill set, because it is a skill set, mm-hmm. and understand that you have a breakthrough coming. You do. And I this is what I love seeing. There are people who are even a part of your group who I've mm-hmm. been watching over the last year or so, and they're starting to make sales. They're doing well. Yeah. And I know that if they don't stop and they keep going and they continue to get better, they're going to have such a massive breakthrough with their channel, with their income, and it's going to change their life. And that's what excites me. But you got to keep going. You can't stop. And especially in the very beginning, or even if you're a couple years in. My first year and a half or so was a learning experience. I'm not going to say it was wasted. It was a learning experience. And honestly, I feel like it helps me then communicate that and help other people to skip that, so they don't have to go through what I did. Because I started on YouTube. like I said, I opened my YouTube channel in 2014. I saw other entrepreneurs having success with Facebook. So I started friending a lot of people and trying to do that posting in Facebook groups. And then I went over to Instagram, really focused on my Instagram, even got a little bot that goes out and likes crap back then. I don't think you can do that anymore. Maybe you can, I don't know. And then I was posting, trying to post as consistent as I can, but then I was neglecting YouTube, which originally I wanted to start. And it was about a year and a half of this going back and forth, trying to grow all these platforms. And in reality, I wasn't doing, the man who chases two rabbits catches none. That's what I was doing. And so I put all of my focus into YouTube. And when I did that, I said, no more. And it was literally, there was a point in time, it was a single day, a single moment. I said, no more. No more am I doing this. No more am I wasting time watching a ton of YouTube videos. No more am I going to be going over to Facebook, my Instagram, and all this. I'm done. I'm going to use YouTube to grow my business. And then that was it. I put the blinders on. Boom, it was over.
Yeah, no, and YouTube, I mean, you chose a perfect platform too, because I think what a lot of people don't realize is YouTube brings you traffic for life. I'm sure you have videos that you made back in 2018 that still get you views. I'm sure you do, right? Because that's the power of YouTube is people are always searching for a solution to that problem, right? Unlike Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, it's like, you post something, it goes away after a few days. YouTube, if you know how to do the keyword research and you properly optimize your video, those videos are always going to be showing up in the search term as long as, it's relevant. So, man, I love YouTube for sure.
Yeah. So this actually, I think, brings up something so amazing. And this hopefully gives you guys hope. If you're creating YouTube videos, this should give you hope, because a lot of people think that awesome 90-day challenge. That's really what's going to push you guys, is doing challenges and staying accountable. Get a calendar, something like this that you do it. I'm a visual person. So when I commit to something, I take out a calendar and I mark off every day. And I remember actually when I was in the military, carrying my notebook around at work. Okay. And then visually looking at it, I would always do it. I would put a V. Every time I would do it, I would say, when I was telling you, I made hundreds of videos in 2018. I would carry it around at work, obviously for work reasons, but I would also, in the corner of every single day that I made a video, I'd put a V. And even when I wasn't at home, I would at work open my calendar and look at all the videos that I've done in basically the winning streak I was on. And I would visually look at it and go, is today going to be the day that I ruin this, that I screw this up? No. When I get home, another V is going on this calendar. And so whatever you got to do, if you got to put it on a whiteboard, if you got to write it down, this is a technical day and age. If you can just open it up on your computer, your calendar, put it in there, whatever you got to do to stay accountable, right? Publicly say it, right? This is something that I do. When I publicly say something out loud and I share it, it keeps me accountable, not just to myself, but to others. Perfect example, right before here, about an hour from now, prior to this video, I posted a video about my weight loss journey. I've lost weight, started doing keto, gave up alcohol. I'm on a new path, and I publicly posted it because we have a weekend coming up and it can be tempting. And I go, no, I'm sticking to this. I'm going to put this out to the universe so everyone sees it. And now I'm accountable. So now I don't want to ruin that, not just for myself, but because I'm setting an example for other people.
Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, question. I think this was from Grace Little Mama. She said, but when is YouTube going to blow me up? My TikTok already growing my channel 7x, but YouTube never gave me any love from all that traffic. What else do I need to do? And I kind of know her story. So like basically she blew up on TikTok. I think she has like 400K. And I remember that kind of blew up her YouTube channel. But I think she's saying, how come YouTube hasn't, I guess, blown up her channel? Is it maybe she needs to focus more on search engine? I'm not sure. How would you answer that?
I would need to know what she's creating. Honestly, it's finding viral topics and posting viral topics and using that to your advantage and then delivering it in your unique way. That's it. Now, here's the deal. there are certain ways that you can do this. Like I teach it, Jonathan teaches it. They're proven to work. But when it works, nobody can say that. If someone tells you, hey, I'm going to teach you this and you're going to get this many subscribers, this many views in 30 days, that's a guess. That's not true. That's not reality. So because I can teach you exactly what to do, what I've done, Jonathan can, but if we promise you by this time, then that's not reality, because like I said in the very beginning, everyone is different. So yeah, focus on search, and maybe not as competitive, but I always tell people, screw it. Throw a video out there once in a while that is competitive, because if it bites, if it grabs and it goes viral, boom. It's crazy. So I'm going to share with you guys my very first viral YouTube video. And then I'm also, and catching, it was a trend. And then also I'll show with you why it takes one video. One video can change your life. And I'm dead serious, because of a handful of videos. Okay. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, maybe 5. Okay. Has completely changed my life. And I've been able to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars just off a handful of videos. And I'll show you that. So catching trends is important too. I'm going to share my screen again.
I remember what it is.
We'll see. It's not affiliate. It's not affiliate marketing.
I think I have a guess too, because I used to stalk you. Is it the top 10 website one?
No, even before that. It was 4 years ago.
Wow.
Okay, so when Facebook Live launched, it only launched to a very few people. I know it's hard to believe. Wait, there was no Facebook Live at one time? Yeah, there was a time where you couldn't go live on Facebook. And the very, very first time I saw someone go live, I had, been submerged into marketing for about 6 months. It was my first time I invested into a monthly membership program that was teaching marketing. And so I was in the marketer mindset. And so I saw someone going live for the very first time. Am I showing my entire screen?
Yeah.
Let's just share the application window.
Okay, yeah, I think you can do that. And yeah, let me see.
Should be going. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So I just decided to record what I was seeing and then create a little video about it. And I just did a little how-to. Okay, it was right here. How to live stream on Facebook. Right here.
So that was your first one.
That was my first video to go viral. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Wow.
And the crazy thing is, this was just hitting a trend where I knew that if this was going to be released to everybody, it was my first time seeing it. People were going to be searching, hey, how are they doing that? I want to do it. And so I created a how-to video. I literally just opened my laptop and used the webcam. The quality is crap, and it still didn't matter because I was delivering information. And then these are my top videos right here. Okay. Wow. And I want to show you guys something that's a trend. If you want to grow your channel in whatever niche that you're in, this works for some reason. I think it's psychological with humans, but this is what works. Okay. Yes. This one, I got a little chick here. It's not me, but that's okay. This one too. So right here, 1.5 million views, 1.4, 1.4. This is crazy. I didn't realize there was that many that was over a million. Wow. But I want you to see a trend here out of like my top 10 videos. Listicle, okay? Where you're listing out 10 ways, 5 different, 5 best, whatever. You're giving a list throughout the video. This one, 1, 2, 3, and then let's go over here. 8, 4, 5, okay? So there's 5, that's 50%. 50% of all of my top videos are listicles.
Wow.
So if you want to, like, I'm preaching to the choir here. I need to be doing more listicles right now. Mm-hmm. So just take that as a trend of seeing, okay, I found a trend of what's happening here on Freedom Influencer channel. I'm going to do that as well because it works. And if you go look at other YouTube videos and YouTubers, it's the same type of thing. So you have anything on that?
No, so I was just going to touch that. I don't think I've actually had a viral video yet. I've been very consistent. I've had consistent views. I've had a good audience, but I haven't actually had that viral video where it's gotten me million, 100,000 views or whatever. So, I mean, that's interesting because, so for me, just my strategy is I focus a lot on YouTube optimization and keywords so I can have the opportunity for YouTube to suggest me. Because I'm assuming that with those viral videos that you first optimize for YouTube search, and then as people started liking the video, then YouTube started sending you a ton of recommended search traffic or recommended traffic. Is that right? Is that kind of how it worked out with those videos?
Yeah, that's it. Those went viral based on recommended from YouTube. Yes.
Okay. And because, like I said, I have a lot of videos that I think could go viral, but haven't yet. And I'm curious, like, what would you? I guess this is more of a selfish question for me because I've never had a video go super viral. What would you suggest for me for those past videos that have the potential to go viral? Like, they're getting 40% average watch time. Is there a specific number that you've seen as far as like getting YouTube to recommend your content?
No. I didn't go so deep into the analytics, but I know why they did, and it's for one reason and one reason only, and that's watch time.
Watch time. So watch time is the most important. Okay.
Yes.
More than click-through rate?
Well, you have to have the click-through. So here's how I think about this. If you make a catchy looking thumbnail, what more can you do? What more can you do? Now, unless you're Mr. Beast and you spend hours on a thumbnail, the reality is you just need a good thumbnail. It needs to be enticing for people to click. That still doesn't mean it's going to go viral, because if you have a crap video with an awesome thumbnail, people are just going to bounce out of there. You're going to get a bounce rate of, your watch times to be terrible. And then YouTube's just going to tank that video. So I believe you need a decent thumbnail, not an excellent thumbnail. And I'm going to jump over to my videos again, just as an example, because in reality, I've made some really awesome thumbnails, but they didn't go viral.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to look at these because I don't think that these are anything fancy. So let's just go here.
That's good stuff, man.
So right here, okay, it's really not that fancy. Same with this one. Like, is this a special thumbnail? Like, why did it get 1.4 million views? I'm telling you right now, it's not on the thumbnail. This one right here, this is like a clown thumbnail. You know what I mean? Look at that. So it's not that fancy. And honestly, I truly believe, and actually all of these, now this one had a little bit more clickbait where I'm, putting my head down and whatever, but I don't think that the thumbnail weighs as heavy. It does. Okay, don't get me wrong. Thumbnails are very, 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 very important. Okay. But I'm also seeing a trend on YouTube to where people are not doing they're doing custom thumbnails, but they're just doing a picture of themselves. That's it. Yeah. Just a picture, and they're still going viral. So I really believe that watch time is the most important thing. And so here's the psychology of what I believe behind these videos. The listicles go viral because for some reason in the human brain, when something is being listed out, we don't want to miss it. So if I say, and then also I've seen, try doing this as well. Instead of going, if I have 10 websites for something or 5 ways to do something, list them backwards. So instead of saying number 1, number 2, number 3, go number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. And for some reason, people stay on listicles longer. And then in the very beginning, you can also entice them and say, you don't want to miss number 1 because it's crazy, or, hook them to stay longer.
Give them a hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That is really helpful. And is there like, just on the top of your head, like those top 10 videos, what would you say is like the average watch time? Because since those went viral, do you think 40, 50%? Like, what is like a really good watch time that we should be striving to get? Is that like,
I don't want to pull that out of thin air. Let me see if I can actually pull that up and give you some real data while we're on here live, if that's all right with you.
Oh yeah, I would love that, man. This is good
on.
stuff. This is some mastermind stuff right here.
Filter. Wonder if I can go to, oh yeah, I can sort by most views. Boom. Okay. So let's just pull, am I in analytics? No. Let me see if I go to analytics and then pull them.
Yeah, I know YouTube's very smart. I mean, they know, because people used to clickbait with the thumbnail and then people just click off, and that's why the watch time is so important. It makes sense. Like if you give YouTube what they want, which is keep people on the platform longer, they're going to give you what you want. It's just knowing those factors and knowing like how to speak to people to stay, get them to stay to the end. And this is good. So yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, here's retention. Okay, so here's my top video. I'll share my screen.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, so this is my number one video that's gotten the most views on YouTube. And this one's a 23. Let me see if I can zoom that in. 23-minute video. And my average watch time view duration is, it's 27%. But because it's a longer video, it's 6 minutes and 33 seconds.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then here's the breakdown of the traffic sources. So the browse feature. And that's because people are browsing YouTube. And so they're pushing it to people on their browse. So, the browse feature where you just open your YouTube and it will suggest videos, even if you're not subscribed to them. That's what this is right here.
Wow. Yeah. And that's where we want to get, right? I think they try to get on that first, but you have to, I think, do your keyword research and optimize for the keywords before you're even able to get on browse. That's what I've at least tried to do on my channel. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah. But yeah, once YouTube starts sharing it, like, it's crazy. I remember, oh shoot, what is his name? Video creators, Tim Schmoyer. I remember watching a video of his one time. This is a few years ago. I was like, I think I had less than 10,000 subscribers at the time. Watching, and he goes, I can tell within the first hour if a video is going to be a banger. And I'm like, what? There's no, because all my videos were not bangers. Like I didn't have any videos go viral. So I'm like, there's no way. But after you do this for a long time, you'll know right away if it's going to have the potential to go viral. Mm-hmm. Now, that is with like just like immediate viral content, because I've had videos I've posted, boom, skyrockets. I'm like, this is going to be a banging video. This is crazy. It's getting tons and tons of views because YouTube does, like, in the first hour, it's really important. Yeah. When your video is out, it's the first 24 hours that really matter. But you can tell. Now, when you have a small channel, you can't tell. And there's really two ways. It's either going to go viral or it's not. Like right away, your audience, if you've built up an audience, you'll be able to see a spike. And that's such a good feeling. And if you haven't had it yet, and it sounds like you haven't had one like go real viral, you'll be able to tell, like in the first couple hours, you're going to see a spike. You're like, whoa, that's way more views than I normally get. And that's because it's doing really well. So YouTube goes, okay, let's take this and show it to more people, and they'll kind of test it. Right. And if more people stay on the video longer, then they start pushing it like crazy in the recommended on the side. Mm-hmm. So that's one way that I've seen to go viral. The second way that can happen, though, is so you can have a video go viral. One instance of that is this one right here. So this video right here, the affiliate marketing one, this one over time has had 438,000 views.
Which video?
This one did not go viral right away.
But
because this one is now what you're talking about, search engine optimization. So right here, I optimized for affiliate marketing, beginner advice. So affiliate marketing for beginners. And then I just said what I wish I knew when starting affiliate marketing. So it's just kind of a hook in the title. But this one right here, all I'm doing is sitting and talking. That's it. It's just a talking head video. telling people what I wish I knew when I started affiliate marketing. This one did not immediately go viral, but over time, I believe in search. And as a matter of fact, oh, I'm not showing my screen.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. I just did that in my YouTube video that went out today.
No worries.
Sorry, guys.
There we go.
This one. This one. So right here. So I optimize for affiliate marketing for beginners, but it's beginner advice. So this one, what's that 52% or right there?
40.
Yeah. So average view duration right there is 42%. So that's not very long. It's only a 5 minute and 39-minute video. But yeah, that's the other way, is to focus on search, which is why we started this out with keyword research.
Yeah. Well, I think as a complete beginner, I think you have to focus on search first. And I mean, I still see myself as a beginner. Like, you know, I haven't had that viral video. I'm very consistent. Like I'm ranking a lot of my keywords, a lot of my videos, and I've gotten really, really good at search engine optimization, keyword research. And I think going viral is just kind of like it's a plus, right? Like obviously we all want to get there, but you don't have to go viral to create a pretty sustainable business. I mean, I'm testament to that. I've never had a video go viral. I think the biggest video I've had is maybe 29,000 views. And like I said, I focus on just keywords. And I know one day I will. I know one day YouTube's just going to blow up one of my videos. And I've seen that, like where one video started really trending. That was my TikTok one. And it sucked because it was an old video that I did. And like, I was like, it was like not even it was like when I was 3 a.m, half asleep. Like I was like, I don't want that video to go viral, but it was for some reason. And yeah, I don't know. Some videos just pick up later. It's really weird, man. So
yeah, YouTube it's like weird. They'll be testing or something, and then it'll hit like a couple months later, and you're like, wait a second, what are all these comments coming through from this old video?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, I love YouTube. It's crazy, like the way the algorithm works. But I mean, for me, I just stay consistent with YouTube keyword research, especially if you're a beginner. I think you have to, really figure out your keyword research and you optimize that video for that keyword. So I don't know if I'm sure you optimize it everywhere, right? Your title, your description, your tags. I mean, I don't know how deep you go into the optimization part of it, but I know people go as crazy as like changing the what's it called? They upload their own script. I don't know. Do you do that?
No.
Or you upload your own script? Okay, you don't do that. Yeah. So I don't know how deep you have to go. I feel like that's too much, but
I've done it. And an easy way to do your own scripts is to not download. You don't have to pay to download them and re-upload them, but YouTube does a self script, right? And so after about an hour, they will have a script for the video that you posted. And so if you want to get that closed caption on there, you literally go into the YouTube studio, you click on the video to edit it, and then you'll go into the scripts closed caption area and you click edit. Once you click edit, it allows you to go in there, okay? And you can simply just ensure that your keywords are when you said them, they're correct, and then click post. And now it goes, okay, this is a new script aside from what we assigned automatically using our AI. And that's what I've done. But here's the problem. I've done that several times and I wasn't seeing results from it. So I was like, nope, not doing it no more. I've also followed a lot of other big YouTubers who, I'll see like, oh man, they're really consistent getting closed captions on there for like the last 20 videos. And then they stopped. And those videos were not doing any better than the ones without. So I go, I don't know. I've seen YouTube videos go viral and there's no description at all.
Or
nothing. I'm like, what? What is going? This is BS.
Yeah, sometimes there's those anomalies out there. It's just like, what the heck? But I think just staying consistent with what you know to do, and you'll eventually get those results. But that's good stuff. There's a question here. Can you touch on how to search the best topics that are trending, hacking the most successful viral video topics? And before you answer that, I knew that TikTok was trending, so I was like, okay, I'm going to create a bunch of content on TikTok. And for me, I was able to get a ton of videos trending for me. Like I was like getting a ton of views, and I still get a ton of views on, you know, from my channel at least, with that. And that's because I knew like, okay, TikTok's trending. People want to learn how to do this. People want to learn how to do ads. That was just kind of me because I knew. Is there a way that you can research things that are trending? I'm not sure if you do that.
I mean, I can. How about I deliver something that you would pay to only see in a course that people don't share on YouTube? How about that?
Let's see it. Do you guys want to see that? Let's comment down below. Let's see it. Let's blow it up.
Come on, guys. This is going to be really cool. I'm serious. This is such a cool feature that not a lot of people know about.
All right. You guys better comment then.
All right.
Comment down below.
Let me make sure.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll share the screen. Hell yes. There you go.
I thought it was shared. Oh, here we go. Let me try.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. The people are commenting. Here we go. Let's see it, man. I'm excited.
Okay. So I'm going to jump over to YouTube. I'm going to go to my channel. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys a research method to catch on trends and model videos that are going viral. And this is something that you can also do if you're running paid advertisements. Not a lot of people get taught this. I actually paid thousands of dollars to be part of a mastermind coaching group, and that's where I learned this, how to do this. So I'm serious. This is so cool if you do this right, and you can use it for paid advertising. So the first thing you want to do is go, okay, what niche, what topic, what am I going to make a video about? So in this case, let's use our example like we were talking about again. And I'm going to say, okay, I want to create a video about email marketing. Okay, you hit search, great. Now I see a lot of different videos. Okay, some are doing really well. Oh, that's my video with over 100,000 views. That's from 2 years ago. But what you want to do now that we have this, a lot of people know about this, you come up to filter. And then what I want to do, and most people even know about this, is you go, okay, I'm going to do it sort by view count, right? Like a lot of people know this. So now I'm going to look at videos that have a lot of views. All right. And now I'm looking for YouTube videos. These are all proven to work, right? Whatever these videos are, they're proven to work. But it can still be very competitive. Some of these may be years old. Like we are seeing some that are old 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Okay. So if I want to catch a trend of a type of content that works, and I can remodel that and potentially later run ads. Like I said, if you guys are running YouTube ads, this is one of the best ways to get low cost ads that people don't know about. And you click filter again. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to change this. Okay. We're going to come in here, and all I want to see are videos this month. Okay. So now I'm looking at email marketing. Okay. Videos this month. And I want to see view count. So now we're looking at popular videos in the last month that are gaining traction. So what you can do is you say, okay, what is this video about? And you model the video. And remember, you don't just go do this with any video. It has to be congruent with your niche and with your topic at hand. Okay. And so you'll come through here and you can recreate some of the videos here. And you model them. Obviously, you're not going to copy, but you model. And then the secret is to do this right here with the view count like this. And then if you're running paid ads, you find very recent ones. And you can even do this like this week. And so if you're running paid advertisements on YouTube, you'll just go like this. Okay, these are the top ones. I'm just going to go in here, copy all the URLs from the top 10. And then you'd go into your YouTube Google Ads account, and you specifically target these specific videos for whatever product that the ad that you're running as well.
Wow. So I guess what you're doing here is you're finding videos that are blowing up recently, right? And we're like kind of piggybacking off that. And we know those are proven to, already do well on it. So when you model, do you model like the hook in the beginning of the video, the description, the keyword, like you try to model everything you can?
Yeah. And throw your own flair on it or whatever. So
Right,
I usually
right.
try and tell them in the beginning exactly what the video is going to be about.
Mhm.
And then I'll skim through the video, say, okay, what are they talking about? Get the general topic idea, maybe take some notes or type out some notes. I actually use Note on my computer and I'll type them out. And then I'll formulate my own video and then deliver it and come up with it. I don't know why this keeps wanting to exit, but like investing tips, I just wanted to do a completely different one as an example. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Graham Stephan in here. uh, I'll do upload, or I'm sorry, it's supposed to do view count right here. And then I'll filter again and make sure. And now I'm going to do really recent and say this week. Okay, boom. So now I have these ones, and I don't even, some people say, well, they're really popular. They got the check mark. I don't care. If YouTube is proving to, in the last little bit, it's doing well. These are the most popular videos in the last week. I'll model. And then another thing that you guys can do, I've recently started trying this again, or I did with a video recently, but you can, I'm just going to click on this for a second. I'll pause the video. And you can go like this. So copy the name of this. All right. And then at the bottom of your own description, you can say video, and you want to do it at the bottom because you don't want to say, hey, I got this idea from this video. You come down here at the bottom and you say video inspired by, and then you'll paste Elena Tabor or whatever the YouTube channel is. Inspired by Elena Tabor YouTube channel video. And then you literally come up here and copy and paste and put in parentheses down there. So that way it's another kind of way of telling YouTube, my video is very similar to this video. So you're incorporating, let me stop sharing my screen here. You're incorporating exact title and channel from here. Okay. But you're not actually titling it that. So you're basically telling the YouTube algorithm, my video is similar to this. Look, the same exact titles in my description.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's definitely worth giving a shot for at least a few videos. I just did that on a video, I think last week. I need to go back and look to see how it's doing.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That's awesome, man. That's some good stuff. You can't hear me? You can't hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hold on.
Yeah, for some reason I can't hear you.
Hold on.
I don't know if they can hear you. Hey, can you guys type in the chat if you can hear Jonathan?
Says it's working. Can you guys hear me? I can hear you guys.
Rob says he can hear you guys.
So you can't hear me?
I can't hear you. Maybe if I go to the live stream, I'll listen to you.
What the heck? That's weird. Hold on.
That might be a little workaround. Oh, wait a second. I can hear you. Now say something.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was like, oh, shoot, did I mute my mic?
No, awesome. I muted my computer because I didn't want the video to blast everyone. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, man, that was good stuff, though. Let's see. Is there? Let me see. I saw some questions coming in.
I want to do one last thing before questions. I had tons more training, but we're not going to be able to get to it. We've already been on an hour. I just want to talk about branding real quick, if that's all right.
No, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, branding is important. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, what about your branding needs to be perfect, needs to be magical." Like that's such a lie. I'm going to go to, first of all, I want to show this off while I have the opportunity. I finally created a new banner, which I'm probably going to do another go at it, but I really love it. Is it show?
Yeah, I gotcha.
There we go. So I created this. It's freaking, I love the look of it. It's so cool and whatever, but I may redo it again. But this you guys is fairly new. Okay. So I created this in a program called Pixlr, Pixlr. It's completely free. And I never wanted to pay for Photoshop, so I never did. But this is Pixlr. It's completely free, and it has so many functionalities. You can go to the advanced. That's what I used to build that. As a matter of fact, if I click here, just to be completely transparent, oh, I think I'd have to log in. If I log in, I think it'll show right here. But let me just go here. I don't know if I created a password.
So this is like the Pixlr.
Oh, stock search. Nope, it's not here anymore. Open image. I think that's going to go to my computer. Yeah. Okay. Either way, this is free. It's cool. I did have my history there, but I don't see it anymore.
So that's kind of like a free Photoshop type thing?
Yeah. Oh, nice. It's pretty cool. That's exactly how I created this background right here.
Very nice.
And I followed a YouTube video. That's exactly how I did it. But I want to talk about branding, okay? Because right here, I don't even say what my channel is about. And I'm taking for granted the power of that, honestly, because I'm like, oh, well, I have 300,000 subscribers. Everyone knows what my channel is about. No, wrong. I'm going to have new people that come here and go, well, I still don't know what it's about. I mean, until they go through some videos, but I need to change that. So I want to share with you guys this, okay? I had this as my channel banner until like 4 or 5 days ago. It's nothing special. As you can see, I'm in Canva. And if you want to learn how to do it, just YouTube a video. There's step-by-step videos. And all I did was my name, my website. I created like a little banner thing here. Marketing, mindset, motivation, daily videos for entrepreneurs to succeed. I used a crappy cutout that I made. As you can see, like it's not perfect. It's actually kind of a terrible banner, but the essentials are there. My name, my website, and what you can get on this channel. That's all you need. Yes. Is it nice to have? Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Something like this. Or as a matter of fact, no, it's passive income lifestyles, but
I think Jonathan Montoya.
You still come up. There you are. As a matter of fact, he's got an awesome one. So, you know, but look at the theme here. All you need is what is it and what are they going to learn? That's the essentials here. So even though it wasn't super fancy, it doesn't need to be. Just have the essentials. Branding is important. Ideally, you'd want to have even your thumbnails branded as well. I tried that years ago. I did do it for a while and I stopped. I don't know why. But then it's brand recognition. Like actually, Tim Schmoyer taught it, and kind of he has a strip. I did that for a while for like, I don't know, 50, 60 videos where I had a strip and they were all the same. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll just leave it there and maybe take questions.
Sure, man. How much time do you got? I know we've gone a little bit, kind of gone a long time. So if you guys have any questions, just drop them real quick. I don't know what your time is, brother. So I want to be conscious.
Yeah, we can do it for a few minutes. Let's go.
All right. Drop them, guys, if you have any questions. If not, we'll go and get off. But before questions come in, man, this was amazing. I really appreciate you coming on and teaching my audience. My audience is, a lot of them are super beginners, just starting out with affiliate marketing. Obviously, I teach YouTube for beginners. So this is perfect, because I think what people don't understand is YouTube is a long-term game. It's not like TikTok or Facebook where you're going to get that instant traffic. And I think TikTok is great. I love TikTok, but it also gives you that instant gratification. And that's not how YouTube is. YouTube takes a lot of work in the beginning, but it pays you very handsomely like later on. And I still haven't even got to that point yet, but I just really appreciate you coming in and kind of giving people that timeline of how YouTube works. So real quick question here. What was that?
For sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Do you use Google Trends at all, Nathan?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, I don't use Google Trends too much either.
But I mean, it depends what your channel is. It's very powerful. I've used it as a research guide, like looking up cryptocurrencies or see what's trending as far as that. And I actually tested some of that with my channel recently, but I've used it more of like a research tool. So I
yeah.
guess but I haven't used it and then jumped on trends for the sake of jumping on trends.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not sure who this is. I don't know why StreamYard does this, but a question from Facebook.
What was the video that I complimented someone else's video? Since we've been in the live stream?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I think I saw a comment about that earlier. I wasn't complimenting the video. I was just saying to use that video as a source in your description.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right, here's another one here. Okay, so now just thank you. Let me see. Oh, here's another one here. So how do you set your YouTube ads to being shown in the first 10 ads? So this is an ad question?
Well, yeah, the way I do YouTube ads is I don't do clickable ads, so they're not showing up anywhere except for in stream.
Oh, okay. Well, this is an ad question. That would be, yeah, that's a whole different topic. So we'll just.
And if you do ads based on keywords, it doesn't matter. They could click on the very first video if you do an in stream, and your in stream could show up there. That's if you do based on keywords. If you do it based on the way that I was showing you earlier, where you just say, I want to run ads on this video, this video, this video, and this video, if they're eligible, which they typically will be if they're trending with the way I showed you guys, and they're allowing ads on their videos, then you'll show up there too.
Cool. This one, I think it's kind of a long, this is a whole training in itself about video optimization. So I don't know if there's something you can touch on real quick, but
yeah, actually you guys, I don't spend that much time on optimization, to be honest. Probably why my videos are tanking, but that's not true. I think that's for a different reason. Here's what I do. Okay. I literally will take the first sentence underneath my YouTube description and I'll try and just optimize it with variations. They call them LSI keywords, or I'll literally just copy and paste the title in the first line of the description. And that's it as far as the top portion goes. And then what I do is I'll take keywords, and everything else in my description is by default upload. So no more optimization for that specific video. And then the keywords, I will literally go to the top 3 YouTube videos that are ranking for that term, and I'll use vidIQ, and I'll take relevant ones out that they're ranking for, and I'll plug them into mine. Wow. And then I may, if I'm like, oh, okay, I have another one, I'll do that. And as of right now, over the last couple of weeks, my virtual assistant does all that for me with a checklist. I created a checklist, and it's very specific of what I want my virtual assistant to do. And that's exactly how I did it. And then I wrote it down, checklist, and passed it off to someone else and outsourced it.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've noticed from you is the keyword research. That's like going to be the most important part, and then optimization later. So cool, man. I really appreciate you. I think there was let's see, hold on. There's one more here. I don't know. This is kind of a long one. If you were collaborating with other people, commenting on other people's channels in your niche, like big influencers especially, would it confuse YouTube on what content interests you if the channel isn't really specific?
No.
Okay.
No. YouTube. So the algorithm there is going to play in what they are going to show you for what you want to see. It's not going to have anything to do with your channel growing. And I hope that makes sense. So basically, if you're going out there and you're commenting on other people's stuff, that is not going to adjust the algorithm for the growth of your YouTube channel at all, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Because when you are going out there commenting on other videos, YouTube takes that as a form of engagement that you're interacting with those videos. So now you're changing the algorithm for what your homepage is going to look like. They're going to show you more videos just like those videos that you're commenting on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Yeah. So cool, man. Yeah, there's a few more. I don't know if you want to keep going or we could just end it here, whatever you want to do.
Let's do a couple more.
Okay, let's see. There's a virtual assistant question.
It's about to ask you if you use a virtual assistant. I didn't use Fiverr, and I would not recommend Fiverr if you're looking for a long-term virtual assistant. I would use project, like a single project maybe with Fiverr, but there's two places that I've hired and that I love for virtual assistants, and that is Upwork.com. I've actually hired several people from Upwork, one being with me for a year plus. And then now I have my virtual assistant from onlinejobs.ph, which is hiring from the Philippines. And I've had this virtual assistant. She's been with me since towards the beginning of the year, and she is awesome. Her name is Stephanie.
That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely need to get some VAs to help me with optimization, all that stuff. That would definitely help out a lot. So that's good stuff. I know you told me that the other day, so I'm already looking into that. Cool, man. I think we're good to go. I mean, I really, really appreciate it. I learned a lot, man. Like, I'm trying to get one of my, some of my videos viral. So I'm going to use some of your techniques and strategies to help me out. So thank you again, man. And I appreciate you, especially coming on live here. I mean, we went well over an hour, almost an hour and a half. And also, I appreciate you coming on the Freedom Breakthrough course. If people are loving your section, your module on how to rank for Google, I had so many compliments on that. So appreciate everything you do, man. And
awesome.
Yeah. Cool, guys. Cool. Thank you guys for coming on live. And if you're on the replay, let us know if you're on the replay. I'm sure a lot of people are actually going to be watching on the replay. So let us know. And you guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.